curated collection of the staccato hands and the static brains that they harvested for the scene. A Frankenstein design of the parts of us they find profitable and pristine. They took the social friction and the sensory affliction and they buffed it for a laugh, while the actual pain of the wiring in the rain is just a footnote on the staff. It's a costume of a struggle, a theatrical juggle of the traits that they stole to play, while the real world stares at the mirrors in our glares and expects us to act that way. He's not a brother in the dark, he's a parasitic spark in a cardigan of spite, a high definition lie under a primetime sky, stealing every bit of our life. But the paper says he's tested, so the damage is a jest for the masses in the pews, a legal little shield for the toxins that he'll yield while he's lighting up the fuse. He's the mascot of the mockery, the king of the crockery, breaking every soul in sight, $1 billion bullet for the people who can't pull it together in the middle of the night. It's the ultimate loophole, a corporate black hole for the truth of the way we breathe, leaving us to choke on the bazinga smoke while the riders start to weave. Now every time I flinch at a sound or a pinch, there's a shadow of a laugh in the air, because they've seen the genius do it and they think there's nothing to it but a funny little stare. They've mapped their jagged edges to a sitcom's pledges of a wacky intellectual king who treats his peers like dirt and his women like a skirt while the cash starts to ring. It's a weaponized elitism, a socialized defeatism wrapped in a comic book tee, a blueprint for a bully that the public accepts fully as the face of you and me. He isn't missing nuance, he's a master of the congruence of arrogance and pride, using quirks as the engine for a narcissistic vengeance with nowhere for us to hide. Yeah, the paper says he's tested, so the cruelty is blessed by the network and the board, a sanitized version of a spiritual immersion that we never could afford. He's the caricature anchor dragging down the real rancor of the lives we have to lead, a profitable poison, a psychological noise in a world that's driven by greed. It's the ultimate loophole, a corporate black hole for the dignity we try to keep, while the caricature earns $1 million for the year and we're left to crawl and creep. It's the arrogance as a brand in a dry cleaned land where the symptoms are just a toy, a 30-minute session of a socialized aggression for a spoiled and golden boy. They refused him the name so they could dodge the blame for the wreckage that he leaves behind, but the public's already signed and the world's already blind to the truth of a different mind. He's a sexy little villain with a doctorate in killing every ounce of the empathy we earned, just a mannequin of habits in a field of robotic rabbits while the actual bridges are burned. So kill the house lights and the intellectual fights because the comedy is dead. He's just a fucking monster with a certificate of sanity inside of his hollow head.